everybody, it's Mandy from Trouble Forge. So I got 2 packs of green beans at the auction, I think on Monday. It's Thursday, so I need to get them done. My plan for these is I want to do leather britches, which is basically drying them without a dehydrator or freeze dryer or whatever. So I showed my cayenne peppers. I'll link that video in the description. They're hanging in my pantry and they're drying amazingly. So we just used like a thin thread like this. It's like a 50-yard, you can use whatever thin thread you want. We got needles like these. I'm using the smaller hook needle like this, which actually kind of works really well, but you could just use a typical needle. You don't need anything special. So basically what we're doing is we're just kind of taking it in the middle and stringing these beans up. And then when I get home, I'm still at Missy's. I know that's surprising. When I get home, I will hang these in the pantry and then they'll dry and then we can rehydrate them and use them. We'll probably use them mostly in things like soup. I don't know that we'd use them as a side because when they rehydrate, they're not going to be like an amazing texture. It'll be like when you dehydrate things and you kind of can get that chew a little bit, but in soup, who cares? So what we're gonna do, I just thought this would be something fun. I got these for super cheap, like a couple dollars a peck. So I thought this would be something fun. So I'm gonna work on getting these strung up and then when I get home, I'll hang them in the pantry. We'll have these dry, dehydrated style beans, and it's just a different way to kind of diversify our stores. We have some canned green beans on the shelf. We have some store-bought green beans on the shelf. I don't have any in the freezer just because, I don't have a lot of freezer space for that kind of stuff right now. And we really try to use our freezer space for protein and fruit for the most part. But we'll get these strung up and then I'll show you what it looks like. Oh my God. Okay, so this is... This takes forever. So I have one string in the basement that's gonna go to my house, but it's just in the basement so that the cats and the dog don't eat it. But oh my God, this takes forever. I've been working on this for like 2 hours and I have like a string and a half. Missy told me I have to stop because she started this project. We'll come back and finish. So I have my beans here hanging, have to go back pretty far. So they hang all the way to the ground. As I've mentioned, I don't have great lighting in my pantry yet, but they go all the way to the ground. I just hung them on this shelf right here. I may put them somewhere else. I have a lot of stuff. I need to get all these canned goods. All of these are full of canned goods. I gotta find shelf space for all of those. So there'll definitely be some rearranging going on. But these are going to be so fun to cut up and put into soup or whatever this winter. Like I said, this is the first time I've done this, but it's not like it's hard. And it's a super cheap, easy way to preserve some food. And seriously, if we decide they're gross, we can feed them to the chickens. We're out a couple bucks and we'll eat them as eggs. So if you have questions about this, the process or whatever, let me know. We'll see you next time.